Practice makes progress, right? But what about all of that paper that you're going to use up, or the paint that you're going to waste? Yep, practicing watercolor means using up paint and paper. But I want to reframe this for you. Would you say to a kid who's learning to write that they're wasting paper and pencil, lead stuff, whatever's in the middle of pencils? No way. They've got to practice by writing on their paper with pencils, so they're going to use up paper and pencils for sure. But that's not a waste, is it? They're learning a new skill. So every piece of paper, so long as it's recycled, of course, isn't being wasted, but is actually a step towards them getting better at writing. So when you're practicing watercolor or any other painting, you're not wasting supplies, are you? Absolutely not. You're learning a new skill, you're practicing, and most importantly, you're taking some time out for yourself to do something creative. Who cares if you're not going to frame that piece of practice art? It's just practice, and it's still not a waste. Plus, you can literally paint on every inch or square centimeter of that page of paper. You can fill it up completely, and then when it's dry, flip it over and paint on the other side as well. Once you're done, why don't you cut it up and turn it into abstract gift tags, or scrap paper for writing on, or recycle it. You could even cut it up and make a collage. Okay, so that's all fair enough, right? You're not wasting your paper, but paper, particularly watercolor paper, can be expensive. Yeah, watercolor paper can be really expensive if you go for something that is better quality, and definitely practicing with better quality paper will equal better results. But you know what? And this might be controversial. If buying quality paper is too expensive, or you do buy it and you don't want to use it because you don't want to waste it, and so it stops you practicing at all, you know what I think? Just go to your local dollar shop or equivalent and buy some cheaper watercolor paper. Because if it's the difference between practicing or not practicing, aren't you going to get a better result if you do practice? And as for paints, they tend to last a really long time. What I mean is a little bit can go a long way. And I've still got paints that I bought literally 9 years ago. They're still going. And yes, I still use them. I even take them to in-person workshops, so they get used a lot. And I've still got them, and they still have paint in them. So don't worry about that, okay? So now that you're ready to get practicing with watercolor and you're not worried about wasting supplies, let's get started. Here's a playlist just for you.